Has there been a Trevor Bauer sighting yet? I would have thought by now somebody would have taken a flyer on him. He has not gotten a call. I have a hard time believing Trevor Bauer is going to go pitch in the Mexican League to prove himself. Maybe in Japan and Korea, which have signed veteran major leaguers. Maybe they don't want to touch him because they think he's a little radioactive. He has not been signed. Most every other legitimate arm in Major League Baseball is gone. Now, it is surprising Brad Hand, who had an ERA of 2.58 in Philadelphia last year, pitched pretty well down the stretch, has yet to be signed. Zach Britton is the ex-Yankee closer. He's coming off arm problems. It looked like the Mets had an interest, but that looks like that's gone away. Michael Pineda is a former Yankee and Minnesota Twin, and when healthy, has pitched pretty well. There have been some injury issues with him. Garrett Richards, ex-Padre, ex-Angel. Garrett Richards was with the Red Sox, but there's been health issues there. Chris Archer, once upon a time, was really viewed as the next hot young arm coming out of Tampa Bay. He's just not been able to stay healthy. He was in Pittsburgh. He was in Minnesota. He's yet to sign. So everybody needs pitching. Somebody's going to get guys who get hurt. Maybe one or two of these guys are going to surface, but I am surprised nobody's made an offer to Trevor Bauer. And in terms of the everyday players, the most unique name that's still out there is Jurickson Profar, who had such a really good year in left field for the Padres, but just has priced himself out of the marketplace. I'm kind of surprised, but maybe nobody's going to pay him $15 million as his agent wanted. Maybe nobody's going to pay him the $8 million he was supposed to get when he opted out from the Padres. So your thoughts on Trevor Bauer, your thoughts on the left fielder?
Well, all of these guys are waiting to see how spring training develops because guys always get hurt, and I think a number of pitchers have already been hurt. It's already been announced. If I'm going to put money on the table and make a bet, I bet that Trevor Bauer will be playing in Major League Baseball this year somewhere. I don't know where. There's obviously going to be a big PR storm around the whole situation, but a team that's going to be desperate for pitching is going to find a way to rationalize it. And they're going to find a way to try to convince their fans, and they're going to get holy hell thrown at them for it. But it's coming. I saw that Brad Hand was talking to the Twins. That's a possibility. And yeah, Chris Archer, he used to be like this really hot guy. I remember the Padres had toyed with the idea of having him come here, at least Padre Twitter did. But now he's really kind of fallen off the radar. I mean, and he's just such a great young man. He's really good in the broadcast booth.
He was an all-star with Tampa Bay, and then all of a sudden, physically, he kind of fell apart. So it'll be interesting to see where this thing goes. All right,